Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. And in today's episode, can I sit on this bench? I can, excellent. How long can I sit on the bench for? Well, Henry's having a nice little sit down. Henry? Tristan. We're not playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, I have a few plans for this episode, and I'm not sure how they're going to go exactly. We can't pass time here in the usual way. It's early morning, the shops aren't open yet. We do wish to visit a shop or two, or three. And I've come to check on our finances, 403 coins. We could probably do with a few more. Because I'm thinking I could purchase a piece of defensive headgear, which would mean I wouldn't miss out on the set bonuses from the woodcutter's clothing. Now, I did take a point of strength last level. Well, this level, really. So next level, if I take strength and stamina again, or just 2 strength and 1 fortitude, or stamina, yeah, and then I'll just have 5 stamina to work on, right? Because I am definitely looking at replacing this gear at some point in time, and I should check requirement strength 12, we're good there. Dexterity 5, yeah, we could definitely get a better bow than Dexterity 5. And the armor doesn't seem to have ability score requirements. So if we can wait for the shops to open, what's this? This is the church, isn't it? That's not the church. Okay, that's the fancy district we can't enter. And we probably can't afford a fancy helmet. But if we could get a metal helmet, we might have a little more courage to help us go face the brigands. We could also go and get the blacksmith to make the false sword and return to the city at some point in time. Additionally, we could go and exploit one of the secrets that have been in the Have You Found Anything Useful thread for a very long time. A thread which really deserves to be stickied and never has been on the forums. Also, we need 10 vodka. Now, we haven't found any vodka. There is a stall over there, a market stall that sells booze. Empty wine bottle, empty beer bottle, yeah. And we could definitely sell off some of this stuff, provided it doesn't cause the game to lock up. What are these? Ah. There we go. Oh, and we have this, which we should read at some point. You know what? Since we're here now, how quickly the winds change. If someone had told my pa that one day the Crown wouldn't just stop turning their royal nose up at mercenaries, but would outright pay us for our services, he would have had a heart attack. Guess that's what happens when the kingdom's main army shows its arse to the kingdom. You start throwing coin at people who don't give a shit who they're fighting. Tantariets are tough sons of bitches, but we're rough bastards too. And it's not like every island around bought into Aric's tall tales anyway. Some lads from Greyshaft came along and plainly told the king that the Fifth Island was ready to fight Tantaris. Bold words, given they only sent over 1 brick... I mean, if by brig they mean the category classification of ship, that's another matter. The weather's turning real nasty, though. We'll have a rough time fighting, not to mention boarding. Ah, screw it. The one will judge us. A starter's paying us so much money that even if I drop dead here, my kids will never have to swing a sword again. They'll get an education, and in the capital, no less. I wonder if that's how Tristan got born in the capital. 200 experience points. Excellent.
over! Take a look!
Oh, your stall is open. Ah, we've progressed today. Anna, what do you got? Lots of fancy things. You know what? In the interest of not crashing the game, we do need coin. And we have some fancy things that match her wares. My lady, might I possibly interest you in... What did I... Well, a gold plate. It's glass, it's not that expensive. Okay, I think we're done here.
Stab your problems away!
Helen, what you got? Advanced, 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 all expensive stuff, and no drink. What about you, good sir?
What are you selling?
You're not exactly a very bright lad, are you?
I'm simply asking.
Well, simple is something I'm doing my best to avoid here, brother. I'm selling the most exquisite art masterpieces, no less. Take this dagger, for instance. The shabby stall doesn't do it justice. It looks like something straight out of a heroic ballad. It will help you forge your own myth if you buy one too. And if you buy more than one, you'll get a discount for your next purchase. One of them, at least.
Sounds like you're not very confident about me returning to make my next purchase. But let's see. Plenty of daggers. But iron and steel, so if I had not... Oh, rapier, 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 we could make that one. Requires dexterity 12, and dagger, okay. So this is the sort of dexterity weapon stall, as opposed to the strength weapon stall on the other side of the market.
Feel free to take a look. Just be sure to purchase too.
It's nice out today. Not too hot, not too cold.
So I'll go to
Golden
the
ale is the fairest of them all.
drinking den over here and see if they have any vodka. Then I will not purchase it. Right. Mead, rum, nights. So none of these are vodka. Although I could get really risky. Sell an empty beer bottle. Sell a cracked vodka bottle because we're not finding any vodka anywhere. And then I think I will... Oh. Do I have... I mean, of course I have herbs. But
Dark
not that many,
ale is
actually.
the sweetest of them all.
Corpsewort, robustus, nimble root, swift thistle, hail sprout, hailgrass. 4 hailgrass. Do we have blood shrooms?
Golden ale is the fairest of them all.
We do indeed have blood shrooms. I was tempted to go sell herbs, but now I think I won't. So if I have a little jog down... It's tricky. I don't want to... You're the one who's up to no good and wants help escorting on a bunch of criminal endeavours. And you know what? We're innocent enough that we could give it a try. It was pretty rough last time, but last time we were also 2 or 3 levels lower. So before making an extreme endeavour to purchase any vodka, I would like to check helmet prices. I can also sell a bunch of spare weapons here, but I have no control over what I sell. But that does grant experience, as opposed to selling them manually, which does not grant experience. And experience points are hard to come by in this game. We could also go to the slums and try to look for someone who might be desperate enough to steal bread. But that probably covers almost everyone in the slums. Here we are.
There's nothing better.
How much would you pay for this? 1 mace, 1 dagger, 1 mace. Do we only have 1 mace? I need a tool. What tool do I need? Okay, let's see. 250. 450. Ooh. Considerably more. But yeah, kettle helm. That could protect us significantly. We do have the 1 mace. So we can sell one of these, as it wasn't one of the things he wants to buy. You know what? Mace is 20 strength, the axe is 19 strength. We can always get a new mace, can't we? Wait, is that a named mace? Capital longsword. Was it just the dagger and the mace? I think we go for it.
How much will you pay for this?
That much.
Fair enough. And we got, 10 experience into the bargain. Now, if we want to get a tool from him, it's going to get expensive. But we don't need to double up on these. Come on. Okay, that gives us enough to purchase a more expensive helmet, but let's see what this is.
I need a tool.
For what exactly? There are many different kinds.
For woodworking. It's for Coops in the port. He's building a ship.
Aha, I've got something that should do. I'll sell it for 50 gold.
Alright, I'll take it.
This is for your tool.
It's yours.
Now, do I take these back one at a time or all together? First off, I can grab this as well while I'm at it.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Hey, don't go away. Oh, don't. Oh. Look, we got ourselves a metal hat now. 331 goes to 532. So we're going to get 2 slashing and 1 piercing defense. Excellent. And Tristan's hair is... Wait, has his beard disappeared as well? No. It's just the hair that's magically vanished. Oh, that is rubbish. We'll have to get him a better helmet that covers the lack of hair. Wait. There's a carpenter's in this district. Where are we? Cloth. Cloth as well. I think we can do this. This is the clothiers.
I need some cloth.
Your words are like music to my ears. Do you need a curtain, a blanket, anything you like?
It's actually for a ship's sail.
Oh, I'm afraid that I won't be able to sell that much material to you right now. I have other clients, you see. My sincere apologies. However, you can always come back later to see if anything's changed.
Does he mean another time of day? Or does he mean another day? Later. Right. Well, I can check the carpenters while I'm at it. Might be able to tidy this one up fairly quickly. He may just mean in the evening. The strange light along the top of our head, underneath it, it's like the helmet casts a shadow further down, but not higher up. We
Keep your hands where I can see
it.
them.
Almost regret buying it, but I don't entirely right. So it's round the back of this place.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Because he thinks it's marginally more protective than the previous junk he was wearing on his head a few moments ago. Good sir. This would be the place, right? Yes. Oh yes, Geppetto the carpenter. Might be looking for a runaway puppet.
I heard wood prices are going up.
People are trying to stock up on everything they can before the ashes come. Boarding their windows and doors up, fixing their roofs. Of course, nobody's doing all that at the same time, but the overall demand is rising.
So, you're increasing your prices too?
How can I not? Neither the one nor my fellow traders will understand if I start selling my goods cheaper than everyone else.
Yeah, what about a bulk discount? See, that insight is helping us.
What if someone's willing to buy in bulk? And not just before the blight, but also after it passes?
Is someone building something?
Yes. Coops is building a ship.
Ah, I know him. Is he really going to keep buying my wood after the blight?
If the price is fair enough. Otherwise he simply won't have enough money to finish his new ship.
I see. Well, tell him that I can lower the price by 20%, but no more. I can't go lower than that if I don't want a red cock to crow in my warehouse.
Fair enough. Wait, we can sell him wood? We can. Although, maybe we should hold on. Right, well, perhaps we should see if we can take the tools back now. You might say, what good are these without the wood? We can tell him he's got a good deal on the wood. Although we might have to wait till we got the cloth sorted before that. What else can I do? We could go and make the replica. Although, when I do that, I probably want to save the game. So, do we want to do that now? So, according to the forums, it's possible to make the replica sword and give one to the knight and one to... Yeah, I said this last time, but I want to make sure the knight gets his own sword and doesn't get the replica. So I imagine I may need to save the game before doing that. If we want to go fight the brigands for the true sword, what can we do to improve our odds? We can slot in some bigger healing potions, and we're not going to level anytime soon. We could go back to the fishing village and pretend to go diving for the... And I do say pretend, mind you. Final man to monitor a customs outpost. Someone in the slums. You know what? That's 2 reasons to go to the slums. Okay. And as the slums are near the docks, and we're running because it's raining, because we want to get indoors and get dry. It's not going to happen, but... that's why people might believe we're jogging.
Everything's gonna smell damp again.
With a massive bent and dented old two-handed sword that's knackered. Oh, Yeah, wait, no. We could try and purchase a better weapon, but not with these funds. I mean, we've got ourselves some semi-decent defense values. So if we do go to the fishing village and try swimming for the sunken fish bait, it's a relatively risk-free endeavour to attempt for swimming, not to succeed, that's risky, unless we find some kind of underwater monster, in which case it becomes a significantly more risky endeavour. Now, who will we find in the slums? Oh, and we should definitely be increasing our insight as well. So
Keep
many
your
things
hands
to do.
where I can see them.
And how are we doing for... Okay, we're hungry and thirsty. That's good to know. Let's drink some water. And eat an apple. We should have probably eaten first, then had a drink to wash it down with. I've also made a list of the different foods that we can get permanent stat bonuses for eating 20 of. I know I've done one of them already, and I think we only get to do it once for each of them, so I don't know which one I've done. But if I start working my way through the list and just marking things off, we'll eventually work it out, you know. And there's no rush, it's just something that can build over time. I'm not going to stand here and eat these 11 apples in a row. I'm not sure Tristan could manage it. There's a lot of apples. And I'm immediately heading for the docks. So yeah, let's go see the shipwright. We may be able to bring in things individually. We might have to do it all in one go. But at least we get to find out. What else can we do while we're down here? We can head for the slums. Is there something else we could be doing here? I feel we should be looking for someone, but I do not know whom or what we should seek. I do know who we shall find in here, however.
Why is he wearing...
Have to bring it all in one go, so we need to get that cloth sorted. And the cloth is probably going to cost money. Or it's some kind of dodgy ambush that's being set up. The cloth merchant sounded a bit suspicious when he said that, but maybe we should go to the slums for a bit and hope we don't get done in. This is very risky, by the way, as there may be assassins out after us, so the slums are a place where there will be, yes, plenty of witnesses, but none who would actually bear witness, as it were. Because we don't want no trouble.
Oh, nothing but rain. And more rain. I should have gone to Nemus.
Really, Tristan? How are you so tired? This gives me a new plan. Okay. We could head back to the Order, sleep till evening, go to the shop, and hope we don't commit a crime by walking in. Yeah. Heading into the slums when we're sleepy. Could have our pockets picked, could be mugged, murdered, anything. It's probably not a good idea. Tristan, my boy, how you really that hungry? Okay. Well then. We'll have another apple. This is a dead-end courtyard, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean, we could probably break into places and rob them, but that's not exactly knightly conduct, is it? And there was me intending on forging a replica sword this episode. I seem to be distracted by other fine endeavours. But we got a metal helmet, we can pretend we're well protected. Until we get a helmet that actually looks better than this crap, because obviously we don't like those. So the crest helmet probably also leaves the bare back of the head exposed. Ideally we want something like a Morion or Saleh or... oh, what's the... or a Barbute. Or a Spanghelm. Spanghelm would be great. Anything that conceals the fact that the helmet mysteriously removes all of the hair instead of only the hair that it covers. We can now imagine that a great number of the city guards actually have hair beneath their helmets and we just mysteriously can't see it, instead of looking as bald as they actually appear to be. Not that I imagine we'll see very many of them without their helms at any point. Why? I could have sworn we slept the previous night, so why are we so weary? However, we do have the advantage that the knight's keep, if we can call it that, it looks more like a chapel really, is very near to the cloth merchants. We probably shouldn't be jogging when we're tired. We don't really have the energy for it. And if this is a bad idea, we will be... because the danger shouldn't really begin until nightfall. Allegedly. But I'm feeling the lure of the fishing village for all the wrong reasons, all one of them. Because there's something there we might want to look into when we're next in the area. I don't see the particular need to rush though, until we have more coin in our purse. For now, Tristan needs a nap. He's very tired. And should really be heading to sleep soon. It's not much further. The bed is calling. We'll sing you a sweet lullaby. And then you can get some proper rest. There we go. Well, Tristan, this is going to get a little unconventional, but hopefully it'll work out okay for you. Sleep till morning, evening. It still says day, we're still showing the weariness, but it should update momentarily. Looks like late day, the sky is turning a darker shade of blue. But our fatigue is not that just hasn't updated yet. Weird. Okay. Maybe it needs to go down to 99 to update, who knows. It is, however, there we are, significantly later. And not yet so late that the thugs are out in force on the streets. And now that he has visible customers, excuse me, sir, which he didn't have earlier when he made the excuse, it's not late enough yet. I don't think he means at night, but we could try.
Tailor-made costumes for...
He either means at night or another day. We can test the nighttime theory, and it may cost us our life. So bearing that in mind, why don't we head out of the city and go see the blacksmith? Because coming back the next day, or in a few days' time, is considerably safer than returning during the hours of darkness. And actually, if we head out, because we could craft one more potion of Wolfsbane, I don't think that's going to be overly helpful. If we get into a fight, realistically, we're only going to be able to drink 2 or 3 of them at the most. Probably just 1. So we can take these things to the smith and get the false sword forged. We may even be able to equip it, but I have my doubts. Now, if we go to the mercenary and give him the false sword, he won't have much of a reason to help us go and reclaim the real one. Although he might want revenge on the thugs who ambushed him in the first place. And because I was jogging when I went through the gate, I don't need to hold the key down now, which is great. I'll obviously tap it off when I come to a place where I want to slow down, but I might as well jog through the outskirts.
Bread prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon. These freemen are just bandits with a fancy name.
If we're going to tackle the... Okay, here's what we do. If we're going to tackle the brigands who stole the sword, it's probably best to do it during the hours of daylight, in case any monsters become emboldened and come and join the fray. We do not need any unnecessary complications. Speaking of unnecessary complications, there's 2 beetles over there. If we could fight one, we might be able to manage it, but we're not quite good enough to tackle beetles just yet. They have that forward lurching assault which can stun us, similar to the rat walkers who also have a leaping stunning attack. See, I don't know if the option to give a sword will be, here, take a sword, and it will just remove 1 from my inventory. I don't know if it will prioritise the false sword or the true sword first, or if we will have 2 options to give a sword. 1 to give the false sword, 1 to give the true sword, to choose from. So maybe I should save the game and find out. But as it's quite a lengthy journey to get to the smith, I might as well just keep on rolling. We're not shouting or concealing ourselves at all. That was a rawhide reference, by the way, you know. Raw! And hide, you know. We do need more money. This bugger might be back, waiting for us. So we should probably slow it down. He is. Ah, in which case, we're definitely saving the game. We do want to slay this man eventually for the bounty, however, we may be able to trick him a second time. I have my doubts.
Hey! Where's my cut?
Apologies.
Right here in my
Plan
hand,
fell through.
he says, for
Do you
sword.
think I'm stupid? You're in for it now!
Oh,
You
well,
asked for
I
it.
was hoping. Right. Oh, excellent. Right. And again, please, Tristan. This is working quite nicely. Oh, mate. Guess what's happening now? Another heavy attack. Do we get the axe? We do get the axe. Excellent. And 150 gold. Wonderful. Well, we definitely saved the game after that. That was... No bandits ring, though. We were told they all wear rings. Oliver Gardner, there's good money's been made by hunting down notorious, dangerous bandits. Oh, okay. So he wasn't notorious or dangerous enough, apparently. Fair enough. If the heavy attack is that effective against humans of his caliber, however, that may aid us significantly in reclaiming the true sword. And it doesn't seem like we're going to get to enter the Order of the Free Hunters without undertaking some particularly dangerous and difficult endeavours. Does that make the Knights the easier faction to join? Not necessarily. You still have to travel through a lot of dangerous areas to do so. You know, all the way up to the fishing village. Actually, all the way to the Free Hunters camp anyway, so yeah, you still have to go through pretty dangerous stuff. Let's try get to him before he wants to sleep. And it's probably best to do the swimming in the fishing village during the hours of daylight as well, so we can see what we're doing. We've tried swimming for the fishing bait once or twice before with with no success really, not even very limited. So, what I think I'll do is actually save in our first slot.
Was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk.
There is a wolf, and it might be wise to just go take it out now. As long as nobody else gets involved. Right.
Sound the alarm!
Somebody else is involved.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh god.
Yeah!
Ow.
Yeah! Leave before you get yourself hurt.
Mate, you really... I shouldn't have done that then. Right. That was not worth the loss of 35 experience. Then again, we got 2,000 experience in the previous episode by just trying to learn a skill because of some bug in the game. Now, I did it once because I didn't know. I was literally trying to see what skills I could learn. The second time, I did it to confirm if it was repeatable. I will not do it a third time. It would be nice to start that quest with that dialogue finished. There's no point attacking the wolf for the experience and only getting 10 of it when it was like, what, 45 or 75, and this looks like I can pick it and I can't. But worth a try. Now, I can't keep up those heavy attacks forever. Against a group of foes, it's not going to work. Against a single target, a single human target, I may be able to do it, depending on their moveset. And also, learning the reach of the sword and the optimal time to make that heavy attack is probably important. I should also be looking to replace this sword with something significantly better.
To be. This is nothing in comparison.
Right, where are you?
We're under attack!
Oh, for
The bandits around here have grown fearless.
it's that fucking wolf again, isn't it?
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's got it that time.
What a monstrosity!
I mean, surely we could just share in the experience points, right? That means we can now explore over this way, though. It also means the camp is significantly safer from predators and intrusive beasts. And yes, I could just speak to the man for loads of bonus experience points, but that feels like cheating. I'm not going to do that. Right.
Life goes on.
So I'm going to save over my old save. There we go. All right. This should be everything.
Here, this should be everything.
Looks like it.
Oh, I just remembered. There was an inscription on the blade. In your Sentient runes, I think.
I see. What did it say?
Oh God. I shall not doubt my God while I hear his bear his standard. I shall not fear my God when he remains silent. I shall not mistake the whispers of the depths for his holy voice, and I shall heed the one when he calls me.
And I shall heed the one when he calls to me.
I'll get it done. Just wait a while.
This is something I should definitely check, because I suspect I don't have the correct information.
Take a look.
Looks good to me. Thanks.
Then may the blade never break. Oh, it's tradition.
Fine.
So, Beltran's sword. The inscription says... Well, he'll notice the difference if the inscription is wrong, but if we're giving away the spare sword to someone else, they might not care if the inscription is different. So... Hang on. Okay, so it doesn't say there. I'm looking for the drawing of the sword, which I might not have anymore. Okay, that's odd. I wonder, since I cannot remember, if we can go back and talk to him and ask again about the inscription on the blade. Because obviously it's been a few weeks now, It's not entirely fresh in my memory. But this gives me a good excuse to head off to the
It's
fishing
nice out
village
today.
and
too hot,
not get the fake
not too
sword
cold.
made. However, if the inscription on the replica sword is different, then it will be easier to tell the two apart. Now, what we should really do is go and get the true sword and read the inscription on it. Then we will know. But that might complete the quest and make it impossible to hand off the forgery to... I mean, the guy's going to literally see us pick up the real sword, right? So I think we're going to indulge in a little swimming. Let's take that off. It won't help us swim. Additionally, you know what really won't? We don't want to get our bowstring wet. Let's... Old knife. You can't exactly swing a two-handed sword underwater. We should probably strip our clothes off as well for the swimming, but we don't want to give the local lasses a heart attack now, do we? Actually, they'd probably be all aflutter. It's the old women who might get a heart attack. And some of the old men might get quite incensed. Let's just, So, rumour has it that this dock has a little something. Now, what is it? It's right-click to go down. Tristan, down, I said. Okay. Let's surface for air. And get back on dry land. As it hasn't quite played out the way we wanted. We'll recover our stamina. And try again. Okay. Nothing under there. We'll just swim on the surface then for a little and see if we can clamber up onto here. Excellent stuff. What's this? Seriously, what is it? There was something there. Definitely. An anchor? Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to untether the boat and let it just drift freely. But I will head over to the next dock and experiment. Let us swim. Okay. Not seeing it. Alright, we need to surface for air and get up on dry land. So, these are quite far out, Tristan, my boy. Can we get them from the surface? No. Ah! Wait. That's one of them. Up. Let's make it to shore. And then work out how we're going to get another. Those are quite far out. Because we need to recover, how many of these? Five. Right. Look how dark it is. Well, we can try one more. But it is getting dark. Ah, I see it. And we want to go up. And back to shore. So that's two. Right. It's those two specifically. I think there's one over near that island. There's one over there. We can get 3. 4. Okay, so that 5th one's going to be a problem. Understood. And can we rest here? No, it just looked like it. Oh, wait, but there's... So there's supposed to be a secret thing hidden underneath the leftmost dock in the village. Look
Why
there,
is he wearing that
didn't
junk?
find anything. Could mean this one, I suppose. If we have a sit and rest till... No, not that. This. Till morning. Okay, Tristan. Let's see how you fare here. No. I don't think this is one. And the secret that's supposed to be under the dock is a magic potion that grants a bonus skill point, which is an incredibly valuable thing this early in the game. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can try for 4. And is that a little island we can get onto too? Okay, well let's just swim. And do a duck dive. Ah, there we go. Up, 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 up. Not that it matters too much. So, over to this one. And down again. 4. So we do need to find the 5th. But how about we go get ourselves back up on the docks, get our breath back a little. And work out where that 5th...
I can't last much longer without food.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because you got 10 apples here to eat, my boy. probably get him something to drink as well. There it is, all the way out there. Okay. How about a drink? Oh yes, very thirsty. Let's have some water. Right, well, in the interest of finding that potion, I suggest we swim out to here, seek the 5th fishing net. I think that's it. And go up, 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 up. Our lungs bursting for air. Yeah, definitely up, Tristan. And then swim back towards this dock. And once again... Oh, sorry, we're going to need to get on dry land. Okay. Get out of the water. And I think now you should eat another apple. To celebrate and recover the health you've lost while swimming. How much do we need to eat to get his... Oh, quite a bit, okay. Well, we do have more apples. Apples apparently being the appropriate reward for a swimming boy. And while you're digesting that, why not go torture yourself with another attempt to swim down here and find a magic potion. What's that? It's a starfish. Yeah, we're not seeing it yet. Okay, up. Break the surface and get back on dry land. Or at least on the dock. Oh, we're going to take damage again. Okay. Well. Tristan, mate, get up on the surface. There we go. And eat another apple while you're at it. Alright, well, who gave us this job? Rogfold. I think he was by the sort of pawn shop place. I may need to have a search for that potion later, or I could blatantly do it now. One moment. Here we go. So. Fishing village in the water underneath the left edge of the large left dock directly below the moored boat. Left dock. We know where the boat is. And we can pull up the anchor. Let's dive. Directly below the boat. Left edge of the left dock. Doesn't seem to be here. Okay, let's surface. And try something absolutely... Right, wait. Come on, you bugger. Up! Right. So if we... He wanted to get back in the water. Can we? Yes, we can. Excellent. And possibly even should. Right, hang on. So if we instead... This may be dumb. Okay. Really dumb. Well, that didn't help. Can we use it? I'm not seeing the anchor anywhere. It's not a weapon, is it? No. So we didn't haul up the anchor, it was just there on the boat. And now we... I don't know. Okay, hang on. Well, I don't want to steal the anchor. But I do want to find this potion. It may take some off-camera searching, I don't know. Aha! Diving for treasure when there is none. Right. Down we go. What? Down here? It's not on the bottom of the boat, is it? Well, wherever it is, it's not showing up now, is it? Skill potion would have been nice. Not finding it at the moment. Maybe it got removed in a patch. Who knows? I can probably search for it again when I'm not playing. Right.
Why is he wearing that junk?
What's the daily?
This is
5 nails. Hey. Junk dealer Willie of Greyshaft accepts odds and ends to be sorted and reforged. Today he is buying 5 nails for 15 gold. Right.
Do you have something for me?
Apparently.
I have your order.
All right. Let's see what you've got. Excellent. That's everything. Here's your gold.
No experience? Damn, I was hoping for some. Okay.
Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
It's not you.
What a nightmare.
They arrested
Oh,
someone
it's
in the
early
pub
morning. He
last
might not be
night.
out. No, there he is,
Can't
sitting
trust
by his
anyone
building.
nowadays.
Rough, to be sure.
Rough, to be sure. But life goes on. Let me tell you how stupid my sister is.
I found 5 lures.
Ha! Great job. Here's your coin as promised.
Excellent. Anything else? Apparently not. Nice experience, though.
That's for sure.
But nowadays,
Bread prices went up again.
Right, let's
We'll be
equip
eating
this.
grass soon.
Put our helmet
sometimes
back
I
on.
wonder why we even have guards.
And
nothing's likely to change.
now that we are
shit
suitably
you not.
accoutred,
Dressed
like a
all in
knight,
black.
let's
Bring
go and
yourself
see
to
one.
risk checking what it was.
You're lying.
Nothing's likely
The
to
whole
change.
island is swarming with them.
I mean, what do we say?
From the order.
We've found a
Found
sword a
dead
little
in
bit
the
like it, or found a
You
sword
don't
with an
say.
inscription. We're a bit
Yeah.
thick. Can you remind us what it
The
said to
beggars
make
there
sure it's
must
not
have
the
gone
wrong one?
completely wild.
And he'd be like, it's Sentient Runes, man. How can you get it wrong? That's an entirely different island. It's not like they're going to have 2 of their swords here. Well, not yet, anyway. I mean, the mercenary just wants it to show off, to be like, look what I have, I've got something no one else has got. And yeah, it'll be a copy, but there's only 2 of them on the entire island, and most people won't have seen the other one won't know he's got it. You can say, "Ha, I've got his sword," and we'll be like, "No, this is the original." Maybe they could have a duel to settle it. We could try and buy that house. We could also go speak to those people outside the Free Hunters camp. And engage some of the beasts here by the lake in mortal combat. I'm not that close to a level, it's not... That's more of a luxury thing. Our priority is the quests themselves. So yes, let's go back to the Grey Shaftian Hound. Maybe even waste a load of money fighting. 2 fire axes, and we can sell those back in town out of the weaponsmiths. Or any of the other weaponsmiths, actually. So okay, let's jog on back. And since I did the wood delivery to the Free Hunters camp, the camp out there, before coming and speaking to the... There's a quest called... Wait. Let's actually check this. Completed. A mutual acquaintance. No, we did that. Firewood for hunters. Are these arranged in Helping Hand when the stomach run was hunting with Gustav? Okay, so yeah, these are the oldest ones. They're not arranged in the order they were done. At all. So, I'm pretty sure our mutual acquaintance was to get into that camp, right? So the people in the Hunters camp should still speak to me, but they don't want to. So... That's annoying, because there are some skills that can only be learned in the Hunter's camp. Apparently you don't need to join the faction, but you do need to have done the wood delivery last, which we definitely did. But the game still seems to be buggy, so God knows what's happening. Right. Let's make it back to the Hound and see if we can question Beltran about his sword without arousing his suspicion. He was drunk when he lost it, and he may still be drunk, but he might have sobered up a bit since. Well, I say lost, it was blatantly stolen off him.
A couple of maulers howling at the walls yesterday. They've grown fearless.
I mean, he was probably just passed out drunk at the time.
Have you seen how fat the guard
They're around much longer, if that's true.
That ash sucker deserves
Well,
it more than
nowadays-
anyone else.
Beltran. Oh, we can just ask again. Let's see.
How did you find yourself on centre?
I've always loved travelling. When we got the chance to head off somewhere on order business, I was always the first one on the ship. But centre was a stroke of luck. We were sent with a missive for the Blacksmiths Guild, and then had to wait for some time while they composed their answer. I decided to make good use of the time and ended up meeting some of the island's master smiths.
Some of.
We got to drinking, of course, and I complained that I couldn't find a sword that suited me. Show us your skills with a blade, they said, and we'll make you one that's perfect for you.
It's lagging.
I was good and sloshed, so I really let loose and ended up smashing their training dummy to splinters. I figured they'd be mad that I'd ruined it, but they started muttering excitedly amongst themselves, then told me they'd make me a sword worthy of my talents, one above that marvellous weapon they crafted. Anything else just feels like wielding a fire poker now.
Okay, we'll try this one then.
I'm guessing you like unusual things then?
Yes, it's one of my passions. Everywhere I go, I try and buy or barter for some little trinket.
Anything memorable about the other islands?
I fell in love with meal.
Okay, hang on.
Amazing! I bought 2 cases. I ended up...
So, where should...
I don't know. Go ask the local traders. Maybe they'll just try and...
Can you tell me what happened? I mean...
I know. That's why spiteful eyes would soon spot...
So, where did you last...
At my bed, but with answer gone. Not too long ago, I looked around and searched everywhere I could. Eventually, I ended up at the Hound. And decided no one notices if you...
So he's not telling us. That's not helpful. So...
I
for
keep
sure.
no secrets.
You sold swords? I'm actually look...
You won't.
Do you think there's anyone...
I don't know. Ask her up.
Heard a couple of maulers howling at the walls yesterday.
Thought of anything?
They've grown fearless.
Huh. Okay.
Can you help me with a riddle?
Can you pay me 40 gold?
That's a lot.
Sure. Here's the money.
Let's see here. Huh. So the
Oh,
freemen
God,
are
really?
using nursery rhymes for their trials now. What nonsense. A walking fortress that bites? A siege tower? No, it has to be an animal. A turtle? Most likely. What else
what I
could it
thought.
be? But this particular turtle is burnt apparently. Perhaps in a fire. Yes, I'm sure of it. You should look for charred earth and a scorched turtle.
Pretty sure I looked about it myself. Hang on then. Okay, that doesn't help. You know what? We're not getting useful information here. Oh, way back there. Okay, so that's a shame. But maybe we should just try and reclaim the sword now anyway. Right, so... You know what we should really do to be sneaky? Try to get the sword and see if we can read the inscription on it. I said that before, didn't I? It directly below the boat, they said. Not happening. Unless somehow they mean looking at it from the water as if you're looking on the land. But that's not by the... I suppose it would be the left if you're looking at it that way. Maybe it's just... Of course, now I'm trying to kid myself, saying maybe it's just really tiny and easy to miss. But I don't think it's going to be that easy to miss. If we just pop off into the water here. Down we go. So what around here could possibly look like a bloody potion? Given that we got the big item selection glow for the nets. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Oh well. Mate, let me get up on the bloody... You know. Try again. Right. Do we need to hand that in again? Yes, we do. Okay. And it is the next day, so we could go back to the cloth merchant and say, well, it's later.
Rainy.
He might string
and
us along for a
sunny
few
again.
days.
What a nightmare.
Something was banging around in the cellar all night.
The bandits around here have grown fearless. Someone
found
was robbed
5
right in the
little
outskirts
go.
recently.
Something
That's
was
taken
banging
care of
around in the
nicely.
cellar all night. Couldn't bring
No
myself to
wonder
risk
why we even
checking
have
what it was.
guards.
Bread prices went up
Have an
again.
apple.
We'll be eating grass soon.
And head out of the village. Wait,
Is that
wait,
true?
wait,
Did he really
wait.
join the smugglers?
Yes. Hasn't been home for more than a week now.
I heard they were very picky.
You know what I'm
Can't just
thinking,
come
don't
over
you?
and ask.
Okay. We've got a two-handed sword and a helmet. We're ready to go, allegedly.
Nay. Why would any good man just feck off to roam the woods like that?
Is this Bert's house?
What's your deal? Who the depths are you?
I come from the city. Hang on. That's not really true, is it?
I'm from the Hound. Been a while since Berta came over. They're worried.
I know exactly who might be worried. Tell that ass sucker this! Better run.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
What are you
try.
doing?
Make him see stars!
Okay. We're on something here. Shit. Okay. What the fuck are you two doing?
Not bad.
Okay. Keep it up.
You like
do
that?
have the ability to create
It's
stamina
only going to
potions.
hurt more.
Yep.
Should I call the guard?
Fuck's
On the
sake.
other
Okay,
hand,
Tristan.
I'm quite bored.
I mean, it looks like they are trying to take part in the
Everyone,
combat.
there's a fight over here.
Should I call the guard? On the other hand, that's rather boring.
Seriously?
Stop it. You'll hurt yourself.
That was an excellent fight.
Okay, we've got a key. And he had a sturdy short sword. Excellent. And we have some apples. And we want to replace those 2 bottles of Wolfbane we created.
They arrested someone in the court last night.
Yelling like a bloody fool.
Game.
Something
Hello.
was banging around in the cellar all night.
Are we stuck until the fight music ends?
This weather's been mad lately.
Trying all sorts of
Sunny
ointments.
and rainy and sucky. Happens all the time. You know what people are saying? Another
Bandits around here
barnacle
have grown
bucket wrecked in
fearless.
the reefs.
Someone was robbed right in the
Where
outskirts
exactly?
recently.
Somewhere near the old cove.
Right, let's try now. He's
Not
coming
alive?
back.
I think so.
Oh, fuck off, will you?
That's unfortunate.
Is he coming back for more? Or has he had enough?
You can't just come over. Want some more?
Nope. And you shouldn't either. But I've got the fucking key. What more do I need?
Way off the road.
That's great about. And prices went
Some
up.
trouble is
Wandering the
passing by.
streets eating grass. Like a bloody fool again last night.
You said it.
I wonder why we even haven't seen her.
What a nightmare.
Right. Will he be permanently hostile? Okay. Good. Finally. The fight music actually ended this time. Let's go back and try the door.
I had a couple maulers howling at the walls yesterday.
Trust anyone
We'll try and go troubadour instead of troubadour.
The bandits around here have
Yes!
fearless.
Right.
Someone?
Hello. Tibor sent me. He can't wait to have more of your pies.
Well, as you can see, this house is worse than prison to me. My husband won't let me out.
You are free to go.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Path is clear.
What about my husband?
Well, just let him rest a little. Hope he'll think before jumping at strangers next time.
Ah,
And that does give us reason to return to the Hound. Let's not rob the place. We've got no reason to.
This weather's been mad lately.
Looking again. Been trying all sorts of ointments.
Someone was
helps.
out wandering the streets.
Sure.
That
Someone
is
saw him
18
at
of
the
these green
mercenaries'
apples now.
place.
2 more and we'll be at the 20. So I think the green apples one might not work, but it's an interesting experiment. And we should now definitely put that one luxurium we've got into a new potion to make up for one of the 2 we've used. Okay. And one last apple. Looks like a nothing. That's okay though. We're learning. I think 20 red apples does something. 20 carrots. What did we do? Was it carrots or... Well, while we ponder that, we can at least hotkey some more food. There we go. Let's head back to the Hound and let Tibor know that Berta can come again. We got no explanation as to why. Is her husband jealous? Does he think they're having an affair? I mean, no real reason for his behaviour has been given. So we're just going to have to presume he doesn't like his wife going all the way out there and he thinks she's up to no good. Does he think she can get a better deal for her pies elsewhere? I don't know. And after we've been to the Hound, we can pop in the Mercenaries Hall and speak to the man who wants to go beat up the brigands. And then hope he doesn't want to beat us up if we don't want to give him the sword. I've got a real feeling though I might want to... I don't want to do that off camera because you get to see me have the fights and the experience and find out how tough it is. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should probably end the episode after going back to the innkeeper anyway. It's a decent length. Oh, it's definitely a decent length, actually. Yeah. Okay then. And then we can try to sort out the issue of the stolen sword in the next one.
Maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick.
Nothing's likely to. I couldn't bring myself to risk checking what
You
it
know what
was.
people are saying? Is that
Ask
true?
away.
Another barnacle.
I keep notes.
Someone saw him at the mercenaries' place.
Berta seems to fit in well.
That's for sure, my friend.
Oh, she's not living here now,
for
is she?
sure. By the way, I haven't had the chance to properly thank you for that.
Have we actually stolen someone's wife?
This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
think we might have done.
Have you seen how fat the guard captain's
Rough,
face is, though?
to be sure.
I feel bad.
Yeah, but life goes on.
Happens all the time, you know.
From it.
And nothing's likely to change.
They arrested someone in the pool.
I'm not talking to anyone
This weather's
until
been
I
mad,
see the
see?
money.
Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
Hasn't been home for more than a week now.
I don't need to craft those new potions yet, because, you know, I fancy getting killed by some rat walkers to kind of make up for it. Let's see, is that save before or after? It's before. Sure, let's go fight some rat walkers. Yeah, I think we did break up a marriage. Let's not do that. Also, it saves us a couple of potions. But people of Greyshaft seem to have a very corrupt and addled society.
That's for sure.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Now, even if Beltran can't read Sentient runes, he'd probably still recognise the shape of them and go, hey, this inscription looks different. And be like, you sure? Can there really be one of it? Might need an insight check to trick him. I could go back and rewatch one of the previous videos. That'll take a while though, and definitely shouldn't do that while I'm recording. And we do still have an option at 500 gold to buy that ruined, burned down house. Which is probably not our best option, but worth bearing in mind. And hey, we've got an actual piece of metal armor now, which is definitely something to be proud of. You know what though? It's a bug. What else is around here? Because if it's just a bug, let's get in there. Ow. Okay, Tristan, back it up.
Come at me!
Fuck's sake. It's released the flies. Oh wow, nimble bug. Fucking hell. And we're dead. Yeah. Another level would definitely give me a little more confidence on that. You know what, I'll just leave the episode here actually, because clearly I'm starting to make foolhardy decisions that aren't... Look, it's gone 5 in the morning, okay, it's like 22 minutes past 5. I should just stop here. We found some... We brought in the fishing nets, so that's something, at least. Alright. I'll see you all next time then. I'll say bye for now, and cheerio.